How do estate agents know that the passport's not fake? Talk to me.
Well, currently they don't, Chris. They simply take a photocopy of it, and that's it, and leave it on a desk somewhere, or maybe in a filing cabinet, but that's it. So,
Are they still liable? If someone takes a photocopy of a fake passport, will that cover them for AML?
it's hard to say, because there's no real benchmark for it. So you're exposing yourself to an unnecessary risk if you can't prove the authenticity of that document.
So just because you took a photocopy of a passport,
it doesn't tick your box.
it doesn't mean you're compliant.
No.
So how the hell do we know if that is a true one and not a fake one? Because I've got a lot of client, estate agent and letting agent clients around the country, and the number of fake passports flying around at the moment is something rotten. And in fact, that one looks well dodgy.
Indeed.
Talk to me.
It is a challenge. So when you think of the current way of doing it, how slow, cumbersome, inaccurate and expensive it is when you weigh everything in. The challenge is how quickly could you verify that this is my document, I'm the person within it, and it's a government issued document. How quickly could you find out if I'm a politically exposed person on any watch lists? Our research indicates that would take an estate agent between 2 and 3 hours. In the time I've been talking, Credas would have done all of that and more. So the real challenge is, what do estate agencies do with the time and money that we give back?
Interesting. So what does your system do then?
So for this UK passport, which is mine, what it would do, we take a high resolution image of the passport itself. First, we check the machine readable zone, which is down the bottom. So that final digit indicates something called a checksum digit. We then assess the other digits on the passport, the expiry date, the name, the date of birth. That's one thing. We'll then compare the photograph on the passport to the selfie and run highly sophisticated facial recognition algorithms. We then check the document itself to see if it's been tampered with. We check the UV layers. All in all, we run a 72-point check within 3 seconds of this document.
What's stopping me taking a photograph of a picture?
Indeed.
Of a photo?
So we use a liveness test. So that prevents you taking a photo of a photo. And that liveness test is about me responding to an action to make sure there's a living person on the other side.
Tell me a bit about this Royal Mail direction thing, because I think that blew my mind, and I think it will blow your mind as well.
Yeah, so the ability we have is, because we know the person being invited to verify and we know their document details, we convert a lot of that data to text. So we pull various global databases, domestic databases with your credentials to see if you are there on electoral registers, mortality index. So postcode redirect. We can interrogate the Royal Mail database to see if you set up forwarding addresses.
Really?
Yes. And I set one up on myself and it flagged, which is fine. It came up with a warning saying this person is not living at the current address. Because
let's be honest, you get the wrong tenant in the wrong property and you're building up time and trouble and money issues, hassle. This is going to be brilliant for property managers, isn't it?
It doesn't solve every problem under the sun for estate agents, but it certainly takes some key problems away for them.
Good stuff. The question is what they're going to do with that time.
Indeed, sell more houses and find more tenants.
Indeed. Guys, I'm a huge fan of Credas. They haven't paid me a penny, or Rhys, you haven't paid me a penny or given me any consideration. I just love the product and I want to tell the world about it, and that's why I've asked Rhys up here for a few interviews to talk about what the product is. We've done a big full-on prop tech review on it, and there's not many prop tech stuff I like out there at the moment, but one of them is Credas. And Rhys, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.